Okay, it says a baseball team plays in a stadium that holds 52,000 spectators. With the ticket price at $9, the average attendance is 23,000. When the price dropped to $8, went down a buck, the average attendance rose to 26,000, went up 3,000 more people. Assume that attendance is linear related to ticket price. Find the formula for the revenue in terms of only P ticket price. Okay. All right. So So first off, we they say assume important line assume that attendance is linear related to ticket price. So that means we're linear relationship is like y equals mx plus b, but the y is going to be attendance, and the x is going to be price. So x is price, y is attendance. All right. So now, what are we going to do? Well, we got a couple of points. They tell us so we're gonna say because normally we're gonna look for x1 y1 and x2 y2. That's what we're looking for. So what is x? X is p. So here's price one at $9. That's the price. 23,000 was the attendance. 23. Y is attendance, right? Y is attendance. 23,000 is the attendance. When the price goes to $8, so $8 price, the attendance rose to 26,000. 26,000. Okay. So you know how to calculate slope. Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. In this case, this is going to be y again. Y is a, so this is, well, here, let's go up and grab them. So y2 is right there. Minus y1 is right there. Extend that. Over x2, which is right there, $8. Minus x1, $9. So then the slope is 3,000 over minus 1. Try to make that a little better, which is minus 3,000. So the slope's minus 3,000. So now we have the equation y equals mx plus b, but in this case, attendance, and the m is minus 3,000, right? X. Oh, and x is actually, what's x? P, price, plus B. So minus 3,000. Let me make that a little better here. Minus 3,000 P plus B. Okay. Now we got to find the B. How do we find the B? Well, we can plug in either one of our points. It doesn't really matter. Like I can grab X1, which is price one is $9. At $9 price, $23,000 attendance. I mean, 23,000 people attended the game and paid for tickets. All right, just bring that down. Getting a little sloppy there. Try that again. All right, let's crank it. I'm going to solve for B. Got to find the relationship here. This would be minus 27,000 plus B. How do we solve for B? Add 27,000. Boom. B equals, add those up. What's that? 50,000. B is 50,000. So we got our formula. Y equals mx plus b. But again, Y is attendance. M is minus 3,000. X is price. Price plus B, you know 50,000. So there's attendance. Now you might look up and go, okay, we got it. And you go, oh wait, that's not quite right. Where did they get the p squared from? Well, notice now we're almost there. We're one step away. They said find a formula for what? What did they say? Find a formula for the revenue in terms of P, ticket price. Revenue, so we got attendance, right? This is attendance. What's revenue for a company? Revenue is the amount of money they take in, dollars that they take in, right? All the money they take in. Well, how's that? That's going to be however many people come to in a game, the attendance times the price per person, right? So revenue will equal attendance. I got to take this attendance right there, minus 3,000 P plus 50,000 times price per person. What's the price per person? It's P. P is the price per person. So then distribute that. Bonk, bonk. Revenue equals minus 3,000 P squared plus 50,000 P, right? That's right. Minus 3,000 P squared plus 50,000 P. There we go. We found revenue in terms of price. So, recapping real quick what we do, they told us there was a linear relationship between attendance and ticket price. So we just right away said, okay, well, let's find, that means y equals mx plus b, or attendance equals m times price plus b. We found an x1, y1, and x2, y2 based on what they said, calculated the slope, minus 3,000, wrote mx plus b again, put in the slope, put in our point, $9, 23,000 people came, solve for b. 50,000. So there's the attendance formula in terms of P. But then revenue, the money you take in, that's the attendance times the price per person. How many people come times how much each of them pays. We got to multiply that by P, distribute, and there we go. There's the revenue. So normally we would then go on to find how do we maximize what a company want to do, right? How do you maximize revenue? Well, we would take the derivative of this and set it equal to zero and find the price point that maximizes revenue. But that would be another problem. We're just doing the setup on this one. And so there we go.